Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for our one and only qualifying session in season number 5 of the HES Elimination series. For the first time in 2 years, this series returns, and the format of the championship is rather simple. You will have 2 drivers eliminated from championship contention in every race, and in the finale race, there will be 2 drivers left in championship contention, and the highest of these 2 drivers in that finale race will win the championship. There are 22 drivers in the field, and everybody will be in every race regardless of whether they get eliminated or not. So, we used to do it in the first season of the HES Elimination series, where if you were eliminated, you did not race anymore. It's not the case anymore here for the HES Elimination series, and for the past few seasons we've done here for these guys, so they will be able to race in every race, grab some wins, regardless of whether they're eligible for the championship or not. Another thing, too, is that if you win a race, you are safe from elimination in the next race. So, going to be a fun season. Going to be our 5th season doing it. Been a long time since we've done it. And I'm definitely looking forward to what we got here in the HES Elimination series. And we got to set the starting lineup for the first race properly, because the starting lineup is determined by the finishing order in every single race. So the way they finish at Indianapolis is the way they're going to start next week at Hillside for our first ever run there on Napa Fan. So that's why we only did 1 qualifying session in the entire year. We had 1 extra day without any activities here in Indianapolis on Indy 250 week, so we decided to go ahead and add it on the Monday, and here we are for HES Elimination Series qualifying for the Indy 80K at Indianapolis. It's going to be an 11-race season. And let's go through the drivers that will be competing in this year's HES Elimination Series. This is the number 38 of Al Agassi. He's actually a veteran to this series. Finished runner-up in, I think, season number 4. So he's actually been in this series before. A couple of these guys have been in the HES Elimination series before. Here's the number 20 machine. That car is driven by William Brock. He is a veteran driver, one of the most experienced drivers in this field. 48 machine. That car is driven by Nick Kennedy, one of his first few starts on Napa Fan. Not his first start, but relatively new to Napa Fan. Number 15 machine. That car driven by Ace Garcia, another highly experienced driver. He's going to be starting on the outside pole for the Indianapolis 250 on Saturday. So going to get a little more experience in this number 15 machine in a stock car on this racetrack. Number 42 machine, that is Manny Salado, development driver to Diego Yepes. He's making his first ever start here on Napa Fan tomorrow. Joshua Rush as well in the number 88, going to be a first-timer. We already went through William Brock right there. The number 18 of Ashland Boy. The number 5 of Ben Park. Ben Park, the older brother to Dan Park, who is going to be starting in the Indianapolis 250 on Saturday. Ben Park going to be in the number 5 here in the HES Elimination Series. Number 17 machine, that's TJ Crampton, or Travis Crampton. He's been around for a little bit, back in a series. Great to have him back in the series here on Napa Fan. Number 99, Carter Joey, going to be his first career start on Napa Fan tomorrow. 31 machine of Aiden Shepard, still going for his first career Napa Fan win. He's been in this series before, I do believe. We'll have to see what he does in that number 31 machine. Number 1, Frodemar Otts, first career start for him. Don't really know what to expect out of him, but might have a good shot at winning tomorrow, as the first-timers tend to win quite a bit. If you get a win, lots of times it comes to the first ever start for at least a few guys on Napa Fan. Number 8, Dale Lightning. Another new driver going to be making his first career start. Right behind him, it's Dale Salzman. And he's far from making his first ever start. He's been around since 2014 on this channel. Great to have Salzman back in the running. He's driving the number 9. Luke Rainey in the number 2. He's won in Indianapolis 250 before, and my goodness, I bet you he's still got a really fast heartbeat from yesterday after barely making it into the Indianapolis 250 by 1/1000th of a second. Congratulations to him on doing so. Looking forward to see what he does, and looking to get a second Indianapolis 250 victory. Steven Thompson in the 24. He's in the Rockstar Pro Series, as well as made some Chick-fil-A Cup Series starts this season, so watch out for him to be pretty decent this season. Number 6 machine, that car driven by Victor Delgado. We're going to see Delgado back to Napa Fan competition. And here is the most experienced driver in the field, the Season 1 champion of this series, Herr Irvin Alonso, driving the car that he won the Season 1 championship in, the number 29. Get the number 97 of Adam Garcia. He's also in the Rockstar Pro Series this year. And the number 16 right behind him, Rob Evans, going to be his first career Napa fan start tomorrow here in this race. 41 machine, that car is driven by Justin Zidell. And right behind him, it's Andrew Miller. Miller also going for his first career Napa fan win. And I keep on mentioning these guys who have gone a long time without a Napa fan win. This is one of the easiest series to win in. There's only 22 competitors, so it's not too much of a competition to go against in this series. So we'll have to watch out for those guys and see what they do as the season rolls around. I believe we have discussed every single driver in the field. And I think we have. So the fastest guy in town is right now number 15 of Ace Garcia. And there's no surprise there because he was super fast in Indy 250 qualifications, like I said, starting on the outside pole for the big race on Saturday. And he's looking to start on the pole for this one here in the HES Elimination Series. And just to put it into perspective on how much slower these stock cars are to the Indy cars, the fastest time we got in either day of qualifications for the Indianapolis 250 was set by Landon Lyons in the number 60 at a 40.615. They are nearly 7 seconds slower in these stock cars here in Indianapolis than they are in the Indy cars, and they're also doing some drafting as well, so keep that in mind. But it'll still be a great race nonetheless. 16 laps tomorrow, and the last two finishers will fail to qualify for the championship. They'll still race in every single race this season, but they will not be eligible for the championship as the season goes along. There are no points to this series. It's all about avoiding being one of the last two drivers who are still in championship contention. And of course, coming into this race, every driver is in championship contention. And it's looking like Ace Garcia is going to start on the pole in number 15. So we'll have to see what happens there. Of course, it was last Thursday in the Craftsman Throwback Series, the Napa Truck won with Nathan Stapleton. Ace Garcia driving the Napa car here in the HES Elimination Series. I'd expect him to do pretty good here in this race. Got some guys in the line here, though, and we might get a fast time out of one of these guys. There's the number 17 machine of Travis Crampton. Going to draft off the number 18 machine of Ashland Boyd, and he might get a good lap here before the session is done. Now, you got to think, the tire wear will come into effect in this race because these stock cars, the tires wear quite a bit, especially on a surface like this one. But Travis Crampton is now third. Second right now is Ashland Boyd. Manny Salado is fourth, and then Stephen Thompson is fifth, with William Brock, Justin Zidell, Herr Larvin Alonso, Frodemar Otts, and the 5 of Ben Park. That's the top 10 fastest here for Indy 80K qualifying in the HES Elimination Series. It's nice, we have action every single day during Indy 250 week at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Tomorrow it's the HES Elimination Series race. On Wednesday, it's the IROC event. On Thursday, it's the Freedom 50 qualifying session. We're looking forward to that one. We're actually going to have 4 groups of 5 drivers each looking to qualify a fast time in. So we're going to actually split it up to avoid drafting from becoming a factor in qualifying. Now, when it comes to the stock cars, we usually don't mind it, but when it comes to a big race like the Freedom 50, especially the Indianapolis 250, we really don't want the qualifications to be determined off of how well you draft another driver. So that's why we're going to attempt to lessen the groups to avoid drafting. It might still happen, it probably will still happen, but every driver will get 1 5-minute round to qualify their fastest time, and then the times will all get put together, and the fastest time and the slowest time is how they will start for the Freedom 50 on Friday. That's going to be at noon. We'll also have Carb Day then, and of course Saturday at noon. It is the Indianapolis 250 right here from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. 100 laps of action. This race is only going to be 16 laps tomorrow. Race on Saturday is going to be a lot longer than that. But this is actually a new mod that we're using here for the HES Elimination Series, so I'm very excited. This is the 2005 mod made by Splash and Go Graphics. They did a fantastic job on this mod. Definitely wanted to use this. This is partly why the HES Elimination Series actually came into fruition again. It's because I wanted to use this new mod, and let me tell you, it looks pretty good. And just wait until they wreck. The physics, the crash physics, the damage physics, I should say, are superb in this mod. They're just like the new cup mods that we get, that we use in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. So definitely looking forward to it, and going to be a fun race tomorrow. Ace Garcia definitely going to start on the pole here. I don't see anyone getting to him. One guy who did move his way up was number 12 of Andrew Miller. He went to 8th, but other than that, no change in the top 10 since we last mentioned it, so looks like that's how they're going to start for this Indy 80K here from Indianapolis. Is the rest of the starting lineup right there, from 11th to 20th, and then the final 2 positions, Dale Salzman and Dale Lightning. The slowest 2 drivers, Salzman really off the pace, or sorry, Lightning I should say, really off the pace in the number 8. You can just tell that these guys are going much slower than the Indy cars are going to be going, and the IRAC car is going to be the same way as these guys. Hey, you know what? That's just the way it is, and we're used to that when the Chick-fil-A Cup Series comes here, but those Indy cars are much, much faster. Like I said, 7 seconds faster around this 2.5-mile speedway in Speedway, Indiana. There's the pole setter. Ace Garcia's got it for the Indy 80K. This is how they will line up for tomorrow's HERS Elimination Series race. Number 1, this will be the only qualifying session they do all season, because for the rest of the races this season, the starting lineup is determined by the previous races' finishing results. So this is going to be it. This is how it's all going to set. This is how they're going to start for tomorrow's race, and Ace Garcia will lead the field with a green flag for the first race in Season 5 of the NOFSRL HERS Elimination Series from Indianapolis, the Indy 80K. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern for the Indy 80K here in the HERS Elimination Series. I'm looking forward to seeing these guys on the racetrack for the first time in 2 years in this series. So, going to be a great one here from the Brickyard. Congratulations to Ace Garcia, and I will see you guys later.